Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laura Lee, and I will be kicking off today's case analysis for the Amazon Kindle Fire on behalf of Team 2. First, we'd like to thank Amazon for the opportunity to perform a thorough strategic evaluation for the Kindle Fire product. As requested, we analyzed both internal and external factors affecting the Kindle Fire. We also addressed the concerns that Amazon explicitly stated, including strategic positioning, target markets, sales success, selling hardware at cost, and potential new threats. We then utilized all of this data and research to develop a list of strategic concerns and a recommended action plan to enhance the success of the Kindle Fire. In terms of business strategy, we recommend moving the Kindle Fire away from a broad cost leadership strategy, as seen on the left, over to an integrated business strategy, as seen in the center of the diagram. This will be successful for the Kindle Fire because, 1, it's already a proven cost leader in the tablet market, and 2, there's opportunity to add intangible value to the Kindle Fire brand that will create excitement and desire for this product. Plus, this strategy prevents the Kindle Fire from wasting efforts on attempting to steal those fanatical iPad customers. Based on our research, we strongly recommend that this is the best business strategy for the Kindle Fire. And now I will pass the presentation over to Hayden, who will cover our first set of analyses.
Thank you, Laura. I will now talk about the Porter's Five Forces model, which includes intensity of rivalry, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, threat of new entrants, and threat of substitutes. Let's talk about the first one here on the list. The intensity of rivalry is deemed high in the tablet industry. Back when Amazon first released the Kindle Fire in September 2011, they held a market share of 14%, while Apple held a larger market share at 57%. Today, Amazon holds just a 6% share, while Apple is down to less than 25%. What this means is that many other firms have entered the market and created competition. In fact, many minor firms currently make up the majority of the market share at 40%. Next, let's move on to the bargaining power of suppliers. The bargaining power of suppliers is deemed low in the tablet industry. Actual hardware content is being purchased at a low cost and being manufactured and outsourced in other countries at a low cost to the firms. In addition to this, firms such as Amazon have their own media streaming services, so they don't have that need to reach out to other suppliers for services and content. Next is the bargaining power of buyers. The bargaining power of buyers is low as well. As with many consumer tech products, there is a wide range of consumers interested in the product. Firms tend to blanket market the product and reach out to whoever will purchase it. This brings a wide range of markets into the tablet industry. Next is the threat of new entrants. The threat of new entrants is actually high in the tablet industry. The economies of scale is high in favor of the minor markets. Minor markets make up the majority of the market share at 40%. Large firms such as Amazon, Apple, and Samsung have given up some of that market share to these smaller firms. The new entrants tend to copycat the business model of the larger firms and copycat their products. And then they sell the products at a lower price. So they come in, they copycat them, and they swift grab part of the market. Next is the threat of substitutes. The threat of substitutes is deemed low. If you look at the inferior substitutes such as books, magazines, video games, TVs, they just don't have the mobility that the tablets offer to the consumers. The real threats here are the smartphones and laptops. But if you go back to when the tablet was first established, it was established because there was a need for a hybrid between the smartphone and laptop. So if that need was never deemed there, then in fact the tablet market wouldn't exist today. Let's move on to the driving forces. So in this slide, I've highlighted 4 driving forces behind the tablet industry. First, we'll look at the consumer. Consumers are demanding accessibility to content and information on the go. They want access to email, books, apps, GPS, web browsers, and video streaming services, just to name a few. Firms are going to have to attack this. Next is consumer friendly price tablets. Consumers are showing they no longer want premium price tablets, but rather want a consumer friendly price. This is why you see a lot of firms competing and driving price wars. Which leads me into my next bullet point: high competition among firms across all global markets. You have an abundance of firms joining in, building tablets, doing the copycat business model, and undercutting the prices. Last but not least, we'll talk about increasing demand from the Asian Pacific, excluding Japan market. This market alone accounted for 33% of the market share last year. This is the fastest growing market in the tablet industry. Next, we'll move to the key success factors. The first key success factor is firms have to have the ability to obtain new technology and offer it with their new products to consumers. Technology is changing every year, and the half-life of technology is about a year. So if firms aren't creating and manufacturing new tablets each year to their consumers, they'll get lost. Next is the ability to manufacture, distribute, and deliver products at competitive cost to consumers. Just as I've spoke on plenty of times before, price is everything. Consumers are looking for the lowest cost with the most features. With all the products out there these days, you have to be competitive with cost, if nothing else. Next, the firms need to offer a wide variety of content and capabilities to consumers. Consumers are looking for more for less. So they want access to video streaming services, emails, and everything in between. And they're going to purchase their tablets based on this. Last but not least is the firms need a global marketing plan to reach out to the foreign markets, especially those on the rise, such as the Asian Pacific except Japan market. Next, I'm going to turn it over to Arunya. Thank you.
Thank you, Hayden. My name is Aranya, and I will be taking you through a series of financials and strategic concerns that are deduced from the case. In this slide, we have identified 5 of each of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats as Amazon enters the tablet market with its Kindle Fire device. First, discussing the strengths. One of the biggest strengths that the Kindle Fire has is that it is attractively priced, and this, needless to say, appeals to cost-conscious consumers who get sufficient quality at an affordable price. Second is that the device is lightweight, rugged, and hence portable. Therefore, it is best suited for kids and people who are always on the move. Third is the exclusive content and benefits. With the variety of apps and content available with the device, Amazon prevents users from switching to other tablets in the market. Amazon customer base. Amazon over the years has built an ecosystem that has given them a loyal and expansive customer base. And last but not the least, Amazon as a brand is reputed and very credible and known as the world's largest online ebook seller, and this definitely is one of its biggest strengths. However, on the flip side, there are certain shortcomings or weaknesses that make the Kindle Fire as a device vulnerable to its competitors. First, the Kindle Fire has poor design features such as slow speed, less and non-expandable memory, and lack of third-party accessories. Because Amazon has multiple product lines under its Kindle umbrella, it gave rise to internal product competition and could result in sales of Kindle Fire devices cannibalizing the sales of the Amazon Kindle. The Kindle Fire lacks features that would set it apart from its competitors, especially the feature-rich iPad, which is perceived as a very strong and positive brand in the eyes of the consumers. However, there are opportunities available in the market that could help Amazon thrive in the tablet market business. Number one is the target market expansion. The number of people traveling domestically and even abroad has been ever increasing, and this could be a favorable opportunity for Amazon to market its affordable and portable tablet to this market segment. Second, there are available multiple advertising platforms like TV, radio, signages at airports and train stations that Amazon could use to reach out to a large number of people. Third, the trend towards use of app-based technology has given rise to a large number of app providers and developers that Amazon could partner with in order to provide apps that are cheaper or even free on its platform. Fourth, there are many retail stores where Amazon could exclusively sell the Kindle Fire devices than just making them available online. Last but not the least, customers are changing their preferences when it comes to entertainment. Today, they like the flexibility of watching TV shows or movies on handheld devices rather than watching it on TV or even going to theaters. Along with the opportunities are threats that Amazon should be wary of. It faces strong competition in the tablet market business from players like Apple, Google, Samsung, and Barnes& Noble. Because Apple keeps setting the bar higher with respect to its products, the Kindle Fire gets perceived as a brand inferior to the iPad. Moreover, there are substitute products like smartphones and hybrid laptops that are available today and could pose a significant threat to the sale of Kindle Fire devices. Then there is a threat of rising costs of skilled labor and technology that could cut into Amazon's profits. And lastly, the ability of competitors to copy Amazon's business model poses a significant threat to the sale of Amazon's Kindle Fire device. Therefore, Amazon should recognize these strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats and take necessary actions in order to survive in the tablet market business. Financial analysis. In this slide, we discuss the financial standing of Amazon with respect to its Kindle Fire device as it enters the exploding tablet market. Here, we analyze the revenues and profits that the device generates in its 3-year product life cycle rather than seeing at the financial ratios of the company. The case suggests that the revenues generated from the sales of the Kindle Fire devices are derived from 5 revenue streams, namely applications marketplace, content, commerce, hardware, and advertising. In this slide, we see the revenues that are generated by each of the revenue streams. We can observe that the applications marketplace generates more revenues than all other revenue streams. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have advertising revenues that account for only 0.22% of the total revenues. In this slide, we see the profits that are generated from each of the revenue streams. Of course, as can be seen from the pie chart, applications marketplace generates the highest profits than all other revenue streams. Hardware, on the other hand, generates losses of 2% for the company. Then there are advertising profits, which account for only 1% of the profits, and Amazon should definitely take necessary steps to take advantage of advertising opportunities and increase their revenues coming from this stream.
After reviewing the data and research from our strategic analysis, we have come to the following list of 5 strategic concerns. Number 1, missed opportunity in defining a strategic target market. Upon our research, no target market was identified, leading us to believe that Amazon chose a spray and pray approach for the Kindle Fire. Number 2, missed advertising opportunities to appropriately and strategically reach the defined target market, which, quite frankly, can be a waste of money. Number 3, lack of positive intangible brand value. Overall, there's a lack of excitement about the Kindle Fire product. Number 4, lack of brick and mortar retail partnership exclusivity. This is something that most of the Kindle Fire's competitor brands are already doing. Number 5, missed opportunity for free experiential offerings. Amazon's an e-retailer, so there's little opportunity to have a hands-on experience with customers. To fully address all of the Kindle Fire's identified strategic concerns, we propose the following recommendations and plans for implementation. Number 1, develop a target marketing plan for a key audience of great opportunity. The audience that we have identified is the movers or people on the go primary market. So these are business travelers, leisure travelers, or busy parents, essentially anyone that identifies with a busy lifestyle, or their ages 25 to 55, moderate income level. They're price conscious but still value quality. And we want to have an international focus, but keep a keen eye on India, China, US, Canada, and Europe. So essentially places that have large or growing middle classes. We chose this target market because the Kindle Fire is easy to travel with. It's lightweight, durable, and less expensive than other tablets. So people on the go or parents are a natural fit for this product. In addition, we wanted to point out that China and India make up 33% of the tablet market share, and they have a growing middle class and traveling more frequently than ever before. Thus, this is a strategic area to target. Also, developing this marketing plan helps us to find and expand our ad placements. We now know we could put ads in airports, airlines, train stations, magazines, and more. To implement this plan, we first recommend to gather all pertinent data from the defined target audience. This can be done with first-hand market research. Secondly, we recommend developing messages with great precision and being clear about the value and benefits of the Kindle Fire. For example, the Kindle Fire is easy to travel with because it's lightweight and durable. You can take it anywhere. And next, focus those marketing activities to reach this defined audience well, such as in your ad placement. As you can see, recommendation number 1 effectively knocks off strategic concerns number 1 and 2 from our list of concerns. Recommendation number 2, we are proposing celebrity endorsements to add excitement and desirability to the Kindle Fire brand. Celebrity endorsements can do a lot for a brand, especially build brand equity, help people to remember ads, make those ads stand out. So the celebrities that we have chosen that would be a good fit for the Kindle Fire brand include Justin Timberlake. He's relatable, he's likable, and he's internationally known. Same with Jennifer Lawrence, relatable, likable, people feel like they understand her. And thirdly, Priyanka Chopra. She's hugely popular both in the US and in India, and she's has a hip feel and appeals not only to the youth but also Gen X and baby boomers. To implement this plan, we need to select our celebrity and negotiate their agreement. This includes their salary level and, of course, time of contract. Next, you'll draw up the contracts, and then thirdly, assign a project manager and creative director to manage this advertising campaign. Recommendation number 2 knocks off strategic concern number 3 on our list of concerns. Last but not least, we recommend an exclusive retail partnership with Hudson News. This is the retail dominant in airports across the United States and in many airports across the country. This puts the Kindle Fire more easily in the hands of travelers. And as a value add, we propose that the Kindle Fire users get access to free Wi-Fi and free content when they are near a Hudson News retailer. To make this happen, we have to have a contract relationship between Amazon and Hudson bookstores, propose and agree upon the benefits and requirements of each party. For example, if Hudson News exclusively sells the Kindle product, then Amazon will offer a benefit to Hudson booksellers in terms of e-commerce. Next, we'll assign implementation managers for each country. And lastly, we will place signage in all Hudson stores regarding the benefits of the Kindle Fire, how it's available for sale, exclusively inside Hudson News stores. And as you can see, that knocks off the last two items of concern on our list. So all areas of strategic concern have now been addressed. To come full circle, here's a proposed advertisement for the Kindle Fire featuring Priyanka Chopra at a Hudson News store in an airport. Here she's saying, "I take my Kindle Fire with me wherever I go. It's the perfect travel companion." And this wraps up our case analysis for the Amazon Kindle Fire. Thank you again for your time.